Valew Quality Truck Bodies presents quarterbacks from a number of high desert teams posting quality campaigns and leading their team to a winning season. Two are adding to their accomplishments by advancing in the CIF playoffs. Adelanto's Angel Ochoa leads all area quarterbacks in passing yardage, his 160 yards in the Saints' first-round route of Ontario, bringing his total to 2,257 yards. The 5'11", 188-pound senior threw for 2,557 yards and leading the Saints to the CIF Division 13 title his junior year. He has 24 TD passes so far this season, entering the second-round CIF game at home Friday against Moreno Valley. Angel Ochoa has completed 53% of his passes this year. He has been intercepted 9 times, a stat lowering his quarterback rating to 111.7. We will get into how this quarterback rating is determined in a minute. Serrano's Parker Chaffee personifies efficiency. Parker Chaffee has thrown for 1,485 yards and only 2 interceptions in 119 attempts. The 6', 180-pound senior has directed the Diamondbacks to 11 straight victories. Entering round 2 of the playoffs, the Diamondbacks are at Burbank Friday. His quarterback rating, 134.3. The formula for rating factors in attempts, completions, yards, touchdowns, and interceptions. Parker Chaffee has 22 touchdown passes so far this season. Apple Valley's Jaden Max Denegal quarterback rating is 135.3. based on 120 completions in 176 attempts, that's 68%, for 2,154 yards and 33 touchdowns. His top single-game production was 434 yards against Sultana on 15 of 16 and 6 TD passes that included his longest, 80 yards. He also threw 6 TD passes against Parot. Jay Max Denegal launched his Sun Devils career throwing 3 TD passes against Silverado in his first game. He is only the second sophomore to start at quarterback in the school's 53-year history of football. Dave Giancola, the other, in the inaugural 1967 season under Coach Sam Samaniego. The 6'4", 210-pound Jay Max Denegal has already received scholarship offers from Auburn and Georgia. 6'4", 210 is large for a high school quarterback, but Jay Max Denegal is not the largest among quarterbacks from high desert schools. Sultana's 6'4", 250-pound Nathaniel Glass carries that distinction. He has been Sultana's starting QB the past 2 seasons, completing 56% of his passes in 2019, his junior year. Nathaniel Glass led the Sultans in scoring in 2019 with 5 rushing touchdowns. Another underclassman poised to have a promising senior season in 2020 is Tyler Caron of Granite Hills. The 6'4", 185-pound Tyler Caron completed 58% of his passes as a junior, throwing for 18 touchdowns and 1,445 yards for Coach Alex Gonzalez's 5-5 Cougars. 5 interceptions in 170 attempts factored into a 108.6 quarterback rating for Tyler Caron. Silverado quarterback Jessie Murillo threw for an almost identical 1,447 yards his junior season. The 5'8", 155-pound signal caller, shown here in the Summer Passing League, had 15 touchdown passes for the Hawks. His 9 interceptions lowered his quarterback rating to 95.3. I'm uncertain what the highest possible quarterback rating might be for high school quarterbacks, but I can tell you, when Apple Valley's Ethan Parot completed 3 of 3 passes this season, 2 for touchdowns and a total 82 yards, his quarterback rating is 177.1. The versatile Ethan Parot caught 6 of Jay Max Denegal's touchdown passes, and Ethan Parot shall be back for his senior season as a Sun Devil in 2020. When Jeff Widener rewrote the Sun Devils record book in 2018, his quarterback rating was 134, based on completing 61% of his passes, 188 completions in 311 attempts for 3,629 yards and 53 touchdowns. Jeff Widener was intercepted 5 times. By comparison, Silverado's Levi Taylor threw for 50 touchdowns his 2017 senior season, breaking all Silverado offensive records: 3,902 passing yards on 205 completions in 355 attempts, 58%. But he was picked off 15 times, holding his quarterback rating down at 117.7. Levi Taylor is in his sophomore season quarterbacking at NAIA Mid-America Nazarene University in Kansas. Jeff Widener is seeing varsity action as a true freshman quarterbacking at Division I Northern Arizona University in Flagstaff. Valew Quality Truck Bodies, action highlights of high desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. Valew manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Family owned and operated in the high desert since 1954. Valew Quality Truck Bodies, supporting teams, schools, and athletes throughout the Victor Valley.